So, you ready?
Yeah.
So here I am looking at the Gnu Space Out, which I think is part of the Forrest Bailey Space Series, and it's DC2 BTX, which I guess stands for Directional C2 BTX. And you can kind of see on the profile here, it looks like C2 BTX, except this is just, there's just so much more going on in the nose, it looks like.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure on all the exact specifics of DC2, but what I can tell you from the Space Out, and what is it? It's a 157. It felt like a 152. It was just so like bouncy and slashy and surfy and loose and poppy and very just like very directional Space Out. And I gotta say, you know, I had some fun on the board. I don't know if and we're kind of in the right conditions here with a little bit of powder, and you know, it looks epic from the camera right now, but it's not that epic.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it'll be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But we still had some powder stashes, and it's just really floaty and surfy, and it definitely feels super small even though it floats. You know what I mean? So I don't know about this as a groomer board.
You're asking me or them? I know what you mean.
I know. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I speak English.
Do you speak English?
I speak English and I'm awake,
I'm
so I know what you're saying.
All right, awesome. But I think it's a fun board. I don't know. It's kind of like, it's like the 100% exact opposite of the Gnu Beast.
Yeah.
It's just like, if you don't want like a kind of a monster carver, but instead you just want the loosest, floatiest, surfiest, you know, easy floating, directional ride. I mean, I just surfed down the mountain.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I would absolutely love this board in some more powder.
More powder.
Yeah, this is definitely did not feel to me like a 157. It felt like a 152, but there are certain boards, you know, that can go small and still float in powder, and this is definitely one of those.
You know what? This is like a 150 on a groomer day and a 164 on a powder day.
Exactly. But like that 164 with that edge to edge, it is just like immaculate. You know, like there are days like when you're it's like surfing a shortboard, man. It's exactly what it feels like.
Yeah.
Feels like you're pumping, you're slashing, you know, you can just slash off the top.
There's just less carvy drive.
Yeah, there's way less carvy drive. There's way less like, you know, taking like big lines, you know, like we just rode the 158 Beast. The 158 felt like a 162. This 157, exactly as I said, felt like a 150, you know, but like it still feels like you could have a ton of float and powder and be so much fun. And you know, a nice foot of powder, man, you would just be slashing all over the place, carving and stuff. You're definitely not riding this thing switch. You're definitely, you know, not you know, popping big old blindside ones and landing in the powder. You're just gonna tomahawk the other way down from its shape and everything. But it has amazing edge to edge. I mean, so snappy and just feels really loose right in the middle. You know, where you just like come up to a nice little like, and you can just slash and then like come back down.
It's so snappy.
It's so snappy. It feels like such a fun short board, you know, that still has to float. It's almost got like, you know, if you're surfing, if you're like kind of like surfing a fish, but not that fish feel where you have to do like a short board that feels like you can float in big waves, and something for like a nice short like you know, a squash tail that you can just snap off the top and then come back down and have so much fun with this board. So super fun, definitely not your groomer camber style like aggressive board or anything, just your real loose surfy feel that,
you know,
like,
I even rode switch with it a little bit. It wasn't terrible. It was doable.
It's doable, but I mean, you know, just about anything.
Show me that tail again.
Days, but like this is definitely directional.
Yeah, and super mellow mag. It's all like almost non-existent magnet traction.
Yeah, just a lot of float in the nose. I mean,
so it just doesn't grab and powder. It just feels like it's just a surfy, soft, playful,
soft, buttery, fun.
It's like they took a jibby freestyle board and
freestyle.
Well, no, they took a jibby freestyle flex and like
Gave it a
turned it
directional
into a
shape.
directional powder shape.
Yep.
So it's like, so for some, this could be the best board ever. But it's definitely not a traditional powder board.
Definitely not a traditional powder
it's
board.
its own weird fucking Forrest Bailey thing.
Yeah.
Space thing, and we love the space case.
Space Case.
Maybe one of my favorite freestyle boards.
Yeah.
For all mountain freestyle boards, and this is just like, it's fun.
It's definitely got its niche, man. If you ride this and you like this, like this is definitely like, this is something almost unique that I haven't felt in almost any other boards. You know, there's a small echelon of boards that feel exactly like this. And
Yeah,
this
it's
one-
definitely not like a traditional favorite, but I think it could really make like a lot of people really happy who are looking for playful, loose, fucking snappy, surfy.
Yeah, it's a niche happy stick for sure.